Hi there folks, welcome back to Rich Reviews. I want to thank everyone who's been subscribing to this channel. I want to thank everyone who has been commenting on this channel. I really appreciate that. I want to thank everyone who has been watching the Man Knox review. That is really amazing. I want to thank everyone who's watching the 13th review. That is also amazing. I want to thank everyone who's been recently watching all these videos. Let's get the least reviewed films up with more views. That'd be awesome, folks. You're all wonderful. Let's get on with today's film here. American Honey, and this is written and directed by Andrea Arnold. So Star, played by Sasha Lane, who's living a dead existence with her boyfriend and her two half-siblings. So one day, while she's at the supermarket, she comes across these people who are selling magazines, basically. So when she comes across these people selling magazines, the head sales representative, I guess, of this group, Jake, played by Shia LaBeouf, she sees him, he sees her, and he basically asks her, hey, do you want to join us? Saying, Rand, this is just within a few stairs and a few seconds of meeting each other. And so, basically, as I keep repeating, Star is living a dead existence here. So Star then decides to run off with this group of magazine-selling teenagers, basically. And of course, Jake has, explained to her, okay, this is how we do it. Basically, we'll do anything to sell a magazine, we'll do anything for $1 here. And the head of this operation, even though Jake is the top sales guy for this, the group is led by Crystal, played by Keough, and yes, this is Elvis's granddaughter here, and you'll remember her from the new Mad Max film that recently came out. She appears every 5 to 10 minutes, and in her scenes, basically, she basically garnishes half their wages, or she gets whatever percentage of the money that they made each day. And also, she basically appears in skimpy outfits along with being somewhat nude and in bed with either Jake or some other guy in a motel, basically. So Crystal then sizes up Star with suspicion and admiration for wanting to join it, I guess. Though Crystal is with Jake, Jake starts to fall for Star, although I don't know why Star would want to fall for Jake, even though he's reasonably good looking. And again, I understand why Crystal is with Jake. Basically, it's a economically convenient situation for them both, I guess. The only thing that is good about this film is Keough. Again, she's attractive looking. She will probably get more film offers. I hope she's a relatively decent actress. So that's basically that. But boy, do I have problems with this film. First and foremost, this film is 2 hours and 15 minutes long. First of all, let me say this. I don't believe in walking out of films. I believe it sets a bad precedent. Yes, I've been tempted many times in my life to walk out of a film because it's so bad. I literally wanted to walk out of this film at least 4 or 5 times because this film is boring with a capital B, and that's... American Honey really literally tested my patience for, again, it's like, anytime a film exceeds 2.5 hours, I often ask myself what could be cut, and basically, literally all this film could be cut and you would not be left with anything that would be useful, I don't think. It's like, again, it's like people often laminate, oh, how great independent films are, basically. That mainstream films are all junk and only, a handful of Oscar films are worthy, basically. American Honey is Exhibit A and how wrong those people are. Here's the thing, I like Shia LaBeouf. I liked him in that Charlie Countryman film a while back. Granted, Shia LaBeouf has had some public media battles over the years lately, and, again, it's like, again, I like Shia LaBeouf. The problem is, he exhibits no real character. I mean, people are trying to say, oh, he's actually acting somewhere. It's like, he may be acting, but he doesn't exhibit any character that I know of. And again, it's like, Sasha Lane is not interesting. Like, there are several scenes in which Jake, who, is a traveling salesman, but it's like, he exhibits narcissistic behavior that I don't really recognize, or he does things like lying his head off to actually get a sale, or try to rob someone while Sasha is in the middle of getting a sale done. And it's like, why? It's literally a scene in which Crystal drops the woman off in the middle of a Texas oil field, right next to oil rig workers, and they lip sync the We Found Love by Rihanna, and when they're done, the oil people who are working out in the fields here say to them, are you all prostitutes? And it's like, if I were one of these girls that were on these magazine crew, I would think to myself, why am I right here? Because clearly they think I'm a prostitute. And it's like, they say, no, we're magazine salesmen. And it's like, no, you all are being prostituted out by Crystal here. Some critics have said, oh, this speaks to a generation of wayward teens who have no real prospects, or people who are downtrodden and want to run away and do something with their lives. Yeah, I've never met any teenagers who want to become traveling, magazine salesmen. It's like the only teenagers that I see are traveling salesmen or more missionaries, basically. And I don't know anyone who would become a traveling magazine salesman here, you know. And again, it's like if they want to show you the social and economic impact of these communities that they go to, like, the rich part of Texas, the, suburbs of Kansas City. I didn't know they're suburbs of Kansas City. Or it's like there's like really one scene where Star goes to this downtrodden area where these people are worse off than she was when she left, and it's like, if this show is supposed to show an impact on me, it didn't, basically. I'm just sorry it doesn't do anything for me. It's like, yeah, she buys some food, okay, so what else? It's like, this is all surface people. We don't really know how these people really live, or, they don't have any interesting conversation with people they interact with. There's one scene in which Star is accepting a date from an oil field worker, and it's in the middle of dead night, and it's like, this film scene is creepy, but it's like, if it's supposed to make an impact on me, it just falls flat, basically. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes of outright nothingness. I'm getting this hurricane of horseshit, folks. Just avoid this film like the bloody plague. And, again, this is also a contender for the worst film of the year. Just skip this film, folks. It's awful. So, folks, what did you think of American Idol? Did you happen to like it? Do you happen to care for it at all? Do you agree with my criticisms? Do you not agree with it at all? Put that in the comment section below, folks. And, let's start our conversation here, folks. Please don't be afraid to comment. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and enrich yourself with knowledge. See ya, folks.